Hold on, I gotta scratch my eye.
I fucking hate.
Hello and welcome to the PhazeCast. Don't. Today's episode.
Let's see if Howie edits this.
Today's episode, we will discuss a little bit of the trailer of Thor: Love and Thunder, but I also have, Joe, a series of movie news points.
Gotcha. Rapid fire me. I'm gonna react. Let's go.
It's a rapid fire from a Rotten Tomatoes article from a couple of days ago.
Yeah.
There's just some kind of weird stuff going on in film that I feel like, and then also there's another one that I will tell you about that I found out. First up is that, and I think this is the most popular news of these.
Popular.
A lot of people have been talking about this. Jason Momoa is starring in the Minecraft movie, which is live action.
Is he Steve Minecraft himself?
One can only assume.
How do you live action blocks? How are you gonna live action the Minecraft movie?
I don't know. And this
is it gonna be like the Lego movie where it's kind of super meta and like all the offline characters are alive when no one's looking, like a Toy Story, or is it Jason Momoa gets thrown into like a hyper-realistic Minecraft universe?
So clearly the Lego movie format is what people want to do. Like they did that Playmobil movie too. Do you remember that? There was so there was a Playmobil movie. And it starred Daniel Radcliffe as the Playmobil guy.
The Playmobil guy? I'm sorry, this is real?
Yeah, look it up.
Hold the fuck up. Okay, hold on. Playmobil movie. Playmobil the movie.
Yeah. Oh, it's real.
It looks like Lego, but not.
I mean, that's kind of what Playmobil is.
Which one of these people is Daniel Radcliffe?
He's the man in the tux.
Okay.
I haven't seen the Playmobil movie, but the trailers definitely gave off that same kind of Lego movie vibe. I feel like the Emoji movie, too, was another one that, like, sort of tried to hit on that.
Adam Lambert.
Who the fuck is
Meghan Trainor. Jim Gaffigan. What the fuck is this cast?
I told you, it's real.
Adam Lambert was Emperor Maxim.
Good.
Maxim something.
Fine. I'm glad he was.
Daniel Radcliffe was Rex Dasher.
Yeah, that's the name of the man.
The fairy godmother was Megan. I'm sorry, you've put a hole here. Kenan Thompson! He was Bloodbones!
So, but also, it may be worth noting that I think the Playmobil movie bombed real hard.
I mean, I didn't even fucking hear about it, and it's 2022.
It grossed $1.1 million in the United States.
For a movie that's not.
There's an article here saying it is the biggest box office flop of all time.
Ooh.
It was $15 million worldwide. Apparently, somehow, the Playmobil movie cost $72 million to make. And it grossed $15 million worldwide with $1 million in the United States.
You know what? Here's the thing I don't understand. Okay, so I have a question. Whenever somebody says, "Oh, this movie cost this much to make and it did this much," why did it cost that much?
I don't know. I mean, well,
like, does that include actor salaries?
Yeah. It's
Jesus
everything.
Fucking Christ. Okay, yeah, that's a lot. Okay.
So probably a lot of the Playmobil movie's budget went to actor salaries, considering the fact that Daniel Radcliffe and
Daniel Radcliffe, Adam Lambert, Kenan Thompson, Meghan Trainor, Jim Gaffigan.
I feel like Jim Gaffigan's got to come cheap.
Yeah, hey. Respect Jim Gaffigan.
Well, I'm not saying...
I don't know who Gabriel Bateman is.
I don't know who that is.
Anya Taylor-Joy?
Who that? What are you kidding?
No.
Are you kidding?
I'm kidding. Yes. No, I'm not kidding. Who's Anya Taylor-Joy?
Anya Taylor-Joy is
the Queen's Gambit.
One of the best actresses in the world right now, and also one of the prettiest people to have ever walked the earth. I cannot believe you don't know who Anya Taylor-Joy is.
I haven't watched her shit.
Did you see The Witch?
No.
Did you see Last Night in Soho?
No.
You didn't watch The Queen's Gambit?
No.
It's about her having a sexy breakdown.
I thought it was chess.
It is, but it's also so like, but she like does drugs. It's one of those things where they're like, oh, it's so cool.
She was
and
the
sexy
girl
to
in
be.
Glass. I saw Glass. I didn't see Split.
I saw both.
I don't think I lost.
She was in Glass?
I think she was the same girl.
She was in Split? I don't remember her in Split.
She's the girl from Split. I think she's like the girl who gets captured in Split.
Oh shit!
And then
I think you know what?
Glass. She's gonna be in the Untitled Mario movie.
I know she's playing Princess Peach.
Oh.
We talked about this in one of our first episodes. We talked about Anya Taylor-Joy.
Oh, we didn't talk about Anya Taylor-Joy. We talked about a certain man who's going to be Mario.
Well, also, though, the entire cast... Anyway, Anya Taylor-Joy is excellent. She was in The Northman, which I saw this weekend.
Oh, I really want to see The Northman.
Oh, dude, you should... It's good.
It just looks bloody. And it is like very...
It is so far beyond the brutality of like, any other movie that I've seen. Dope. It's awesome.
Dope.
I
am down.
100%. If you're listening to this and you don't like gore, don't go see The Northman. If you do,
look at a trailer. You don't want to see it, probably, if you don't like gore.
Then you should see The Northman because it is the most fucked up shit I've ever seen.
I mean, it's Viking vengeance. Like the trailer alone is just him repeating to himself that he's gonna avenge his family. Like it was never gonna be not bloody.
It's good.
That's good to hear. What were we talking about?
Jason Momoa. Oh, so my point. Let me bring this back to my point.
We went to Minecraft, yeah.
My point with the Minecraft movie, you saying, oh, well, are they going to do the Lego thing? I think they are. But the problem with that is that they've never successfully done that with anything other than the Lego movie. So I feel like that's a big risk to take, to do, like, the meta, like, comedy thing.
It's Minecraft, though. Minecraft is way more popular than Playmobil.
Yeah.
You're gonna get every single child in America. Let's be real here. You're gonna get people like me who played Minecraft inconsistently but have played it before and want to see like stupid weird stuff. And you're gonna get the parents who are being dragged by their kids to see this.
Yeah. You're totally right.
Did you tell Vincent there's gonna be a Minecraft movie?
He knew about it the second it was announced.
Of course he did. See? There you go.
Because he's 9.
Because he's 9. Exactly. He's the target demographic.
When is it coming out, though?
I don't know. Are they going to Jason Momoa Steve, or are they just going to put Steve there? Is it going to be a CGI thing?
I bet they're going to go... I think it might be like part CGI, part not? I don't know.
Does Jason Momoa get sucked into a computer?
And that's what I'm thinking maybe they'll go like Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle kind of...
It would be funny if it was like he's stuck in the Minecraft world. He has no idea what to do. But his kid was playing Minecraft, so his kid is like at the computer. Okay, Dad, you have to go and you gotta punch a tree. Go punch the tree. That would be literally like, oh, this is every adult's experience with Minecraft. And this is every kid's experience with Minecraft when you try to get them to do that.
So let me tell you about the kid experience with Minecraft. You're absolutely right. I have a very, very front row seat to the kid experience of Minecraft with my son, and he explains he did a paper actually in school just last week about the bosses of Minecraft. It was supposed to be an informational paper, and he chose all of the Minecraft bosses.
Okay.
So most of my interaction with him at this point is him explaining to me Minecraft. And me going, wow, okay. Which is, Minecraft has changed a lot, because I played Minecraft in college when it was like in beta, and it has changed a lot. He'll be like, oh yeah, then you need the fucking, seal to come and give you a green stone, and he'll put that on a hat, and then you make a tower with it. I'm like, I have no idea what you're fucking talking about. But...
Okay. I know Elytra. I know how to fly.
Well, that's because it's in Super Smash Brothers.
No, I didn't. That's not.
Isn't that what it is?
I mean, probably. I haven't.
The being up move?
I haven't played Super Smash Brothers since before Banjo. I don't own it, and I don't have anyone near me who would want to play.
well, that's what my son told me it was. I was like, what is this?
I played more Minecraft recently than I have Smash Brothers.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I like Minecraft.
It's fun, man. It's fun. You can enslave people. That's what I've learned. You can give villagers jobs and then surround them so they cannot leave their job. So that way they are always forced to do their job and level up and provide you with things.
I didn't know that. I'll have to ask Vinny about that.
He'll probably know all about the slave trade in Minecraft. He probably set it up himself in his own village.
The last thing that I did in Minecraft was last Christmas. My fiance and me and Vincent and her brothers built a to scale Subway restaurant in Minecraft with with a waiter. Well, not a waiter, but like a counter
Subway
service
doesn't
guy.
have waiters.
No, they got like a counter service guy.
Fair.
And that was a lot of fun.
Another quick segue, I guess, just because you've mentioned Subway at this point.
Go ahead.
I went to Subway and I.
Why did you go to Subway?
I went to Subway because I was at Walmart and I was buying some like bullshit like groceries, and there's a Subway there, and I was lazy, and I'm like, and I literally wasn't hungry. I was gonna walk right by it, and I'm walking right by it. I'm about to leave, and then I see it's like, lunch pizza and a chips, only $5. And I stop. And I'm like, what do you mean lunch pizza? This is a Subway. What do you mean pizza? This is and I found myself just immediately turning. Like, in my head, I'm like, what do you mean pizza? This is a fucking Subway. And I go over there, and I'm like, yes, I'd like the lunch pizza, please. Not hungry at all. They're like, oh, would you like any toppings? I'm like, yes, give me some pepperoni, because they have pepperoni.
Do they let you do unlimited toppings on the pizza?
Nope, I don't think so.
Oh.
I think that she just asked because she was uncertain. Because she was also uncertain how she was doing this. So she pulls a frozen pizza out. Right? Rips off the plastic covering in front of me and then puts it on the Subway toast warmer thing. And then she's looking at it. And then she goes to put pepperoni on it. Now this woman is a sandwich maker. So immediately she put the pepperoni in one line and kind of folded it and then realized what she was doing and kind of just made a weird circle of pepperoni around my pizza. Now I've been doing pizza was a major part of my life because I
I
was a manager of pizza restaurants.
Yeah.
So this person who was a sandwich maker put all the pepperoni in basically the middle of the pizza. And I'm like, that's not going to work. By the way, the pizza's only 8 inches. She puts it in the thing. It takes 5 minutes to cook. She pulls it out. And she is trying to figure out how to cut the pizza. And I'm like, I'm not helping her because it's not my job to. I just I want to see how prepared this employee is who makes sandwiches. How I would like your pizza. And she's like, right, a pizza. So she cuts it finally. She figures it out. Except because all my pepperoni was in the middle, it all just swooped down into the edge middle of the pizza. And she grabbed a Subway. They have a Subway pizza box. They have a fucking, a whole pizza box. Put it in their hand to me. I open it up. I take a bite. And Tombstone pizza is better than this pizza. Tostino's party pizza is better than this pizza.
If it comes in plastic, it might as well be.
I'm that's what I'm saying. I'm like, if you came in plastic, you could at least be a good pizza that came in plastic. Wasn't even a good frozen pizza. But it was $5, so I can't really...
I don't know, dude. Red Baron is $5, and I love Red Baron.
Yeah, but I got chips and a drink.
What the fuck? Who eats chips with a pizza?
It was the lunch combo! What do you want from me? It just happened!
Why
I didn't
is that
order
even
it.
what they bring?
I don't know! Why is Subway selling pizzas?
I don't know.
Next bit of news.
All right. Well,
Subway, you're not. You can't be that bad off, Subway. You can't be that bad off.
They are.
They're
that bad off. They're worse. They're worse than bad. It's not good. The next piece of news is that there is going to be a movie based on It Takes Two.
It Takes Two is a movie.
That's
already.
what I'm saying.
It's a playable movie.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know what there is to expand on there.
We don't want people to fuck around when we do the very emotional spoilers for It Takes Two. We don't want people to mess around with the emotion. Wait, It Takes Two is. Hold on, before I fuck up. It Takes Two is about the parents, right?
Yeah, it's the divorced parents in there.
We don't want people to be weird. We want to do the full-on kiss scene and spin them around without it being dependent on both players holding the button. Why is it getting a movie? That just seems...
Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is producing it. The Rock.
Dwayne's kid liked that movie, liked that video game, and that's why he's in that.
He's in it. I think he might star in it. Well, I mean...
He's the frumpy dad? Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson can't be the frumpy dad.
He is producing it.
Okay.
So it's not clear whether or not he's going to star in it, I don't
you know what? If he's producing it, he might put friends in the movie. If Jack Black is the dad and It Takes Two, I'm going to watch this movie. That's my statement.
I just don't think there's anything to expand on there. I think you hit it on the head right away. It's already a movie.
Yeah.
It's so cinematic.
I think it's so niche of a game. Like Twitch streamers, us, we've played it. But, like, casual gamer who plays, like, shoot-em-ups, they didn't play It Takes Two.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. So you can take the same story and bring it to a wider audience, and somebody will fucking see it.
They'll watch it because it's like a rom-com about, a couple getting back together through weird magic. Although I would really you know what? I kind of want to see a movie version of when they're dragging... the plush toy. For that alone, I'll spend $10 on a ticket.
You know what? That's fair.
I'll do it.
That was the most fucked up.
It was great. I'm gonna need therapy after this.
Oh my god. You know, I feel like the thing is with It Takes Two is that it just is tonally kind of all over the place. When it hits on the right notes, it hits hard and it's cool. But it's like, it tries to be so simultaneously emotional and funny that it doesn't
I enjoy that, though. I enjoy, like, you getting caught off guard by emotion. Because that's when it really hits me on a personal level. Like, if I get, like... A lot of the most emotional moments I can think of that actually, like, hit a chord with me as a person are in comedy shows and stuff like that. Because it's so out of the norm that it hits harder, as opposed to a drama where, like, well, I know it's going to be dramatic the entire time. Burp, burp, burp.
I don't know.
It's always, like, okay, biggest example is Scrubs.
Actually, that's exactly what I was thinking.
When Scrubs hits with the emotion, it's gut-wrenching.
But I think the thing about Scrubs is that it has a good grasp of its tone and where to take it pretty much at all times. And that's where I feel like It Takes Two just sort of shoehorns either one in at random times. Scrubs has a flow to it where you know where it's going usually, and I think that makes it hit harder to me.
Fair. I don't know, man. I was just thinking about that episode with not Brad Pitt, he's getting a resurgence, and he deserves a resurgence. What's his name? Brendan Fraser.
Yeah, I love that.
That episode of Brendan Fraser, where it turns out he's like, where do you think you are right now? And, you're at a funeral. Oh, he died.
Yeah.
Okay. Excuse me. I'm going to be over here, not okay. What other news we got before we talk about Thor: Love and Thunder, which I'm very excited for?
We've got a few more that I feel like are important.
Sure.
Ben Affleck and Matt Damon are reteaming to do a dramatic retelling of the deal struck with Michael Jordan for the Air Jordan shoes, which sounds just not like anything that I want to see.
There are so many people who are going to want to watch that movie, though. Many people. It's a Jordan movie.
I'm sure it'll win awards. And here's the thing about a movie like that. I had no interest in seeing The Social Network either, because I was like, it's just a movie about them making Facebook. That sounds boring. It was not boring. That movie's awesome. So there is a chance that maybe they make it engaging. I don't know.
Well, I mean, shoeheads are going to want to watch it.
Yeah.
People who just love Jordans in general, basketball people. It's Matt Damon. Come on. You gonna watch it.
Matt Damon. I know. Well, listen. I do like the idea of Matt Damon and Ben Affleck teaming up to write something. That sounds...
Why is it not more Clerks-like humor? Is this part of the Clerks universe? It better be. If Jay and Silent Bob don't show up as a cameo, I don't care if it's a dramatic version of this. That's a missed opportunity.
I think that Ben Affleck is talking to Kevin Smith again too. So yes. They were not communicating for a long time.
Oh.
But
is it because of what he did to Batman? Because
I don't know. I think they just had weird beef. I think Ben Affleck blamed it on his wife, which was weird that he did that. Publicly.
I mean, a lot of people do things for relationships if they're in toxic relationships.
Oh, listen. I 100% agree. I just don't really
look at Will Smith.
I just don't really think that's something to like put somebody on blast for. But it's his life, whatever.
If you don't like her, yeah, you can do that.
I think
if you can do.
Well, oh yeah.
Dude, whatever, man. Listen, no. If it was a toxic relationship, call out the toxic relationship. Otherwise, you don't get work, Johnny Depp.
Sure.
Amber Heard shit on his bed. like,
and that was confirmed by a third party.
Yes, that was a very he was too nice. He needed to put her on blast. I know he just wanted to be done, which is fine, but fuck.
I was explaining that to my fiance. She was like, "What happened in the trial? Did you hear anything?" And I was like, "Well, Amber Heard did a threat poop."
A threat.
She was
That's a way to put it.
She was like, "What?" I was like, "Well, it was like a threatening poop. Don't come around here because there's poop here."
Amber Heard would have to clean that up. Well, I guess you could hire someone to clean the house for her. Maybe it was a ploy. Maybe it was part of it I'm going to shit on his side of the bed, and then, because we're not together anymore, I'm going to take a picture of it, because I was gone at Coachella, and blah, blah, blah.
Maybe she was trying to make him look like an addict or something, like he shit the bed.
Man, yeah. Dude, I don't know if you've been watching any of the court cases at all.
I mean, a little bit.
Dude, her lawyers are dumb as shit.
They are! That's the one thing that I've seen.
The stupidest part of this.
So here's the thing about that, right? Is I feel
that is your signature, correct?
Those lawyers...
5 times.
Those lawyers are not used to being in the public eye this much. That's got to be intimidating. They're talking
No. Incorrect. They're lawyers. Their whole job is to publicly defend people in a court of law against a judge who is intimidating, a whole fucking jury, which is intimidating, and anybody who shows up.
But it's got to be getting in their heads that there are millions of people just watching the live stream on TikTok and ABC News and shit.
Yeah, but Johnny's lawyer isn't being a dumbass.
I know, but yeah, you're right. They just suck.
And it's not like Amber Heard doesn't have money.
It's probably also got to be getting in their head that they clearly can't defend a lot of this stuff.
No. They can just say hearsay a shit ton of times.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, just the way they word things, it just seems like, oh, Amber Heard couldn't find anybody who wanted to take this case, so she found these people.
Yeah, I guess. Because I think I've heard that even her parents are not on.
No, yeah, she's toxic.
It's bad, and you know what though? I hope that that works out for him, but I don't really need to see Jack Sparrow again either way, so it's okay.
I would like to see Jack Sparrow again.
I don't know, man.
I would like to see
There are
him.
5 Pirates of the Caribbean movies, and there's one good one.
Whoa! You're wrong. You're wrong. You're so wrong. The first 3 are all good.
No.
Yes, they are.
Dude.
Yes, they absolutely are.
What is the plot of the third one that lady, turns into crabs? She has to, go on an adventure so that she explodes
She's
into
Calypso.
crabs?
She's Calypso, the sea witch. And she betrayed our boy, which is why he got mad and turned into a squid man. They explain this.
I don't need it explained. I just need to see pirate swashbuckling.
Yeah, and we got that scene in the movie 3 where they're all fucking spinning in a whirlpool while swashbuckling and fighting. And in that same scene, they get married by Barbossa because he's captain of the ship. That shit was pirate as fuck. That was high flying as fuck. You're gonna tell me it's not cool?
It's fun. it's acceptable, but
I'm
I will
Eric,
stick to my
and
point.
all of my takes are bad.
I will stick to my.
You like the original trilogy of Star Wars. I don't care if it got a resurgence. It's trash.
Well, but let me be clear about that.
The prequel
also.
trilogy, when I mean original.
Episode 1 and 2 are decent,
trash.
Are decent Star Wars movies, but bad movies.
They're not decent Star Wars movies. Are you kidding me?
I think story-wise, when you separate the story from the garbage that's actually being shown to you...
You're right. There was a trade dispute, and we talked about it for a whole movie.
Because let me tell you another thing. I have the Golden Books versions of those movies. And when you read it, it's like, damn, this is pretty interesting.
That is not the movie.
I know.
That is someone trying to make it better by writing.
I know.
So fuck off.
Listen, here's two things. One, there are 5 Pirates of the Caribbean movies and 1 good one. 2,
no, the first one's good, the second one's good, the third one's good.
Star Wars is like family. Star Wars is like family to me, man. You may not like what they have to say. You may not like being around them. You might not like how they look or how they act, but they're going to be there on Christmas. And that's it.
I didn't go home last Christmas. I stayed here.
I don't see my family on Christmas.
I enjoyed myself. Fuck you.
I see my fiance's family. They're lovely. I love them. And my parents, who I like.
Fuck.
But in general, I would say you just sort of accept Star Wars how it is, if you're a Star Wars fan.
You're trying to make it better by saying books.
Because I need to resolve the cognitive dissonance in my mind that I have about Star Wars.
You can make up whatever excuse you want. It's still bad.
Dead Man's
They were
Chest.
not good Star Wars movies. I can't believe you said they were good Star Wars movies.
I don't even fucking remember what happens in Dead Man's Chest. That some shit happens. I don't know. Keira Knightley's there.
He's got a jar of dirt.
Oh, that's right. That is. You know what?
Fuck you.
That part's all right.
Then we had to deal with the fact that Keira Knightley was lusting for Jack Sparrow for a movie, so she couldn't find her boyfriend.
Yeah, that was kind of dumb.
That's funny. That's also real.
Anytime that Jack Sparrow is there, I'm cool with it.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. It's done. It doesn't need to be a thing anymore. I feel like Disney took that opportunity to be like, we're not going to let Johnny Depp be Jack Sparrow, even though they weren't going to do it anyway. You know?
I mean, meh. We'll see.
Last fact about movies. Ready?
Fact or news?
Last news about movies. Jerry Seinfeld.
Okay.
The mastermind behind the B movie.
Oh, God.
Is, I think, producing, maybe directing, a movie about Pop-Tarts. It's a comedy.
I don't know.
About the creation of Pop-Tarts.
Okay.
That is adapted, I guess, from his most recent special on Netflix, which nobody under 60 watched. He does a bit about Pop-Tarts, and they have decided to expand that into an entire film, which I thought was going to be like a documentary, but it's not.
Mm-hmm. But it's not. It's a dramatic retelling.
No, it's a comedy movie about Pop-Tarts.
Let's talk about Thor: Love and Thunder. I'm excited for that. Let's talk about something I can be happy about. That's what I want to do. That's what I would like to do. So Thor: Love and Thunder, the trailer dropped with a great soundtrack, just brimming, just teasing us, I am very excited to see a training montage of Thor going from chubby to normal again. They teased that a little bit.
They're gonna have to do that.
I mean, they teased a little bit in the trailer. You saw him, like, that thing he killed in Ragnarok. He's doing the chain whip thing.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Apparently, he's just trying to be peaceful now. He doesn't want to fight. He like, put down his new axe hammer thing and is now just trying to live his life and trying to know what it is to love. If the song I Want to Know What Love Is not in this, I will be very disappointed.
I think there's a good chance because you're going to get in this movie a combination of both the 80s style Ragnarok stuff and hopefully some influence from the awesome mixes in Guardians of the Galaxy.
The Guardians are in the movie. You saw the trailer, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Like,
no, I'm just saying as far as like I don't know how much they're going to lean into.
Oh, I think we're gonna do a full like musical, almost musical thing here. Like, it definitely seemed like there was like a weird music video moment where Thor is sailing in the trailer and a woman just spins into him and they kiss. I honestly expect like a weird music heavy. If there's musical bits in this, I'm gonna freak the fuck out because you know me. I love a good musical. I love 80s music.
Will they go that far?
If they're not gonna do a giant rock concert at the end to fight the villain, I will be disappointed. His axe is just like got strings on it, and he's just. I want it.
What, like Tenacious D?
Yeah, yeah. Tenacious D is a musical. It's one of the best musicals I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, absolutely.
The Return of Jane Foster. The Return of Jane Foster.
Interesting note about that is that he seemed surprised to see her, although
I mean, yeah, she's got his hammer and.
No, but I guess it implies that they don't meet up at any point before that in the movie.
No.
So
She
cool.
like that in the trailer. I guarantee you that's when they meet up again. When she has the powers of Thor, and she's just like, "Hi, I'm Thor now, but you're also Thor."
Which actually could then be sort of the like turning point in that movie where Thor is like, "I don't need to be involved," blah blah blah.
Well, no, the whole thing is like he needs a reason. He doesn't have a reason to like at least from the trailer. They did this whole thing where he's like, you have to find a reason to do things, and Star-Lord says, you just gotta look at the people you love when you do it. And he's like looking at his family, and then there's the comedy scene where Thor's just like trying to look at him still at the same time. And then they show the next scene where Jane Foster drops down. It's good. Like, that's great. Like, it's gonna be like, he meets Jane Foster and finds out that he has something to fight for and live for again.
Is she going to be... I don't know how it works. You don't have to be immortal to wield the hammer, but is something going to make her immortal?
Well, no, not immortal.
Doesn't she have cancer in the comics that then gets resolved?
Okay. This is clearly... We're only taking some things. I don't
think that they're going to do that either.
I don't think we're doing the Jane Foster has cancer storyline.
I'm just saying, as far as Thor and her being in
while
love,
she wields the hammer, so this is the different thing that Marvel has done as a movie as opposed to the comics. When you like Thor has a human identity that's separate from Thor. He's like blind and he carries a cane around and he smacks the cane, it turns into Mjolnir and he becomes Thor. He's a different, that's his mortal form. And when they did this for Jane Foster, she would become the Thor version of herself and become gain all the powers of Thor and be Asgardian. And then she would go back to being a cancer-ridden, woman, which was sad.
So, and that's what I'm wondering is, I mean, that would sort of be a resolution for their... But it would sort of be a resolution for their relationship, right? Because part of the problem is, Thor's going to live,
that was not the problem. No, that wasn't the problem with their relationship. That's not why they broke up or anything like that.
Well, but it just, I feel like, would make more sense if she were immortal.
She doesn't get to be immortal because she has the power of Thor.
Also,
he's not immortal because they can die. We've seen it. Odin died. Odin just died.
Well, he's not immortal, but he's going to live a long time.
Yeah, that's his alien race, because that's what we've decided to make them. Asgardians are just aliens.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. When she returns in the next movie as the lead, what I would like to see is if it does work out between them, that Chris Hemsworth stays that character, but is a stay-at-home dad or something. And he
he doesn't do anything. He doesn't rule the Asgardians. He left out to Valkyrie. Valkyrie's in the movie in a suit, looking like a boss.
That's that's where I feel like Thor would be very happy in that role. You'd see him just be like, all right, have fun, honey. Bye.
As she's the one who flies off and does Avengers stuff.
Yeah, okay. that'd be cool.
Okay. Yeah, maybe. He's not going to be a stay-at-home dad. No
I'm hoping.
I want them to just get their own ship and have adventures across the galaxy.
That's true, because there also is the dynamic between him and Star-Lord that's pretty great.
Yeah. Get their own ship. He's like Star-Lord wants him off. And then maybe we can start introducing Thors, because that'd be cool.
Thors?
Thors. He's
Horse?
Thor, but a horse. Yeah.
You want...
Beta Ray Bill. I want Beta Ray Bill.
I don't know what that is.
Beta Ray Bill is a horse alien man, who is also worthy to wield the powers of Thor, and was given his own hammer. And imagine Thor, right? You got Thor, you got the armor, you got the cape, you got all that. But imagine a horse head. And you got Beta Ray Bill.
You realize...
And he should have the helmet still. I missed the helmet. The little helmet with the wings. He should have the helmet.
You realize,
Beta
Joe,
Ray
that
Bill.
the way that Disney is going, that is inevitable.
Yeah! It's good. Beta Ray Bill has great storylines and is an awesome character.
Because at some point they're going to run out of the main characters.
They're doing Eternals. They've run out. We're watching Moon Knight right now. They're like Moon Knight. Very interesting character. Very cool. If you told me we were going to get a Moon Knight series, I'd be like, who the fuck told you what Moon Knight was? You don't know what Moon Knight is. Shut the fuck up. Like, that's the conversation I would be having.
I have one Moon Knight comic. It's in the middle of a plot line. I got
So
it.
you have no idea what's...
I got it at a comic book store like 20 years ago.
We had the Duck show up. We had the Duck
Howard
show
the
up.
Duck?
We saw Howard, yeah.
That's my number one most anticipated project of 2020.
He already showed up. He was there. He was there at the when all the Avengers were running in. He was there. He was shooting.
I know.
Yeah.
And he's
That's all
in
we need from
the
him.
collector's shop.
Yes, yeah. That's where we first see him. Yeah.
He's there. Oh, and he's going to get his own movie. And it's going to be...
I hope he doesn't get his own movie.
Oh, he's going to get it. I'm telling you, all of this stuff, Joe, anything you can think of, it's inevitable. As long as these movies keep making fucking money, they'll do whatever they need to.
Well, yeah, they're their own genre and their own like universe now. Marvel did a good job and is making money.
It's
They're
unstoppable.
Keep doing it. Yeah, it's great.
We're going to get...
This is good.
We're going to get that little baby shark guy. What's his name?
Who? Shark Boy and Lava Girl confirmed. A sequel. Several years in the making.
That's an independent property.
Taylor Lautner returning as Shark Boy. People would pay money to see that.
That's right. Taylor Lautner was Shark Boy.
Yeah.
Jeff the Land Shark. We're going to get a Jeff the Land Shark movie, for sure.
No, well, he's going to show up maybe, but we're not going to get a movie.
Listen, it's inevitable. If it keeps going, it's like a law of infinity kind of thing.
Nah, eventually we're going to do reboots, because we have to.
There's no entropy in the
actually
Marvel
we don't
universe.
need reboots because they've already introduced parallel universes, so we got that.
Yeah, we don't even need reboots. They're just gonna be like
I
different guys.
I wonder when
now.
we're gonna get. I was gonna say, when are we gonna get new Iron Man showing up?
2035.
I don't know. He's got to be sooner than that. They're gonna run out of. They're gonna run out of things. They may listen. My only gripe with the Marvel movies is the misrepresentation of some characters. But I understand you need to do that in order to, make a good movie. And honestly, seeing the cinematic universe as a separate universe from comics is the correct way to view it, and, a nice way to just have more content with some characters.
Yeah, I think that is the way to do it, for sure.
Because they made Tony Stark likable. And I can tell you right now, Tony Stark is not a likable man. He is a terrible human being, honestly. Just awful.
But...
You know what happens when Mary Jane breaks up with Peter in the comics?
Does he kill her?
No, in comes Tony Stark to try and date Mary Jane.
Nice!
Not nice!
Nice.
Tony Stark is way older than Mary Jane. And also, fuck you.
I just feel like that's the most fucked up thing that he could do other than kill her.
Oh, well, yeah. No. He then proceeds to try to bang Mary Jane. Probably successfully. They do start dating.
I feel like the thing is that... They do?
Yeah.
It's weird. I feel the thing is...
I hated it.
You can't... I mean, Disney is not going to have a bad person be the lead of their entire franchise.
Loki got his own TV show.
Yeah, but Loki is also endearing. And really, let me tell you.
Loki is a sad boy, and all the girls like a sad boy. They saw his sleek black hair.
As far as the TV shows go, that Loki show was like this Kafka-esque bureaucratic nightmare. I feel like the thing about that is like it was so smart to take. It was like, what else do you do with Loki? Because he's so dramatic and he's so intense. They put him in a situation where he could not function.
Where he can't function, and also like he is told like, hey, everything that you cared about, we don't.
Yeah.
Like literally, exactly. here's a shit ton of Infinity Stones. We don't give a fuck about these.
Yeah. It just totally leveled his character.
Yeah. It is. We did have to go through Loki learning to be a good person twice, though. I will say. It's true. And I get why we had to, because that was technically a different Loki, but still.
Kind of true, yeah. But
it was a different Loki.
One for television. No, I know, but like you had to go through it twice. But one was for TV, whatever.
Yeah, you can't say whatever, because movies and TV are the same now. You need to stop. They've been the same for years at this point. They're not separate.
You know what was interesting about that point is I saw somebody on TikTok arguing that Marvel does not make television shows; they make 6-hour-long movies.
Yeah,
and it has sort of an effect on the pacing of it as a series that is not always positive.
We both watched Straw Hat Goofy. You can tell people it was Straw Hat Goofy.
No, it wasn't Straw Hat Goofy. It was somebody else. Although maybe they took it from him.
It was Straw Hat Goofy reacting to the person who said the pacing was weird.
Oh, was it? Was that what I saw?
Yeah, that's what
I don't remember who said it initially. But
I don't know who said it initially, but it was I did. Yeah.
I don't remember what he said about it. I don't know if I saw that reaction. But
he agreed.
But yeah, I agree too. I feel like it's sort of like you do spend like the first 2 episodes in the first act of a movie, which is not really how television works typically. But you're right. I mean, it's like there's no difference between those and the movies.
And it's not even the Marvel stuff anymore. I'm talking in general now. Everything
HBO shows too sort of lean that way.
Like, I feel like people are realizing that nobody wants to wait a week to watch anything. And that they're just releasing it to get some of the viewership up and the hype up, but then people eventually just binge everything. Like that's where we're at now. Like they know it's a binge fest. They format it as such. Long form television is the way of the future. I feel. I enjoy it much better than unless it's intended to be short. I enjoy it much better than like short form television.
Yeah, for the most part. Yeah, I agree.
One of the biggest examples would probably be a series of unfortunate events. The television show on Netflix was great. The movie would no. You could have Jim Carrey do Jim Carrey things all you want, but sometimes the script is just not good.
Yeah, well, because it was too rushed. They tried to fit 3 books into.
They put 3 books in one fucking night. Yeah, I was like, what are we doing here?
Yeah,
I'm surprised they didn't try to milk the first book into one whole movie and then just try to do 13 movies. That's what I'm surprised they didn't do.
I would have watched them.
I mean, yeah.
I would have fucking watched them.
Mm-hmm. But then we wouldn't have gotten the Neil Patrick Harris version. And
he is good in that.
Boy, is that great.
And he handled it. He handled the whole series well, I think.
Yeah.
Kind of a waste of Jim Carrey as Count Olaf, though. Because he did fine also, but it just isn't. And Meryl Streep and Billy Connolly are in that movie.
Fuck, they were both in that movie? Really? Holy shit.
Yeah, it was a stacked cast and a total waste. It was
just like the Playmobil. And with that, I think we can wrap up. I'm excited for Thor: Love and Thunder, though. I want 80s hair metal vibes constantly. I literally want it to feel like I'm listening to a fucking album. And I think they might deliver. And I think we might get a musical scene. And I will be so happy.
Taika Waititi has taken the Thor series from like my least anticipated to most.
Yeah, right? Because like the first 2 were like... The first one's okay, fish out of water movie, whatever, introduce Thor. Second one was okay. The best parts were Loki and Thor actually like having a chemistry with each other.
Yeah.
Everything else about the movie was kind of lame.
No, they're okay, but I feel like as a kid reading comics too, I would never gravitated toward Thor because it was so intense and dramatic most of the time in a way that
Thor?
just didn't really... Yeah.
The comics?
Yeah.
Did you read the same comics?
I mean, probably not. There's all kinds of Thor.
That's fair. That's fair.
I don't know. I think it was like maybe in like the early 2000s.
We are gonna... Okay, there's something we need to talk about. they are on Olympus. We're going to see Thor fight Zeus, and hopefully Hercules shows up. Hopefully we get Marvel version of Hercules. I'd be so excited for that.
That'd be cool.
Oh, because him and Thor just broing it out, being weird. I'm into it.
Oh, and we get Christian Bale trying to kill them. In a Marvel movie. Christian Bale in a Marvel movie? That's going to be weird.
No, it's not.
I don't know.
He wasn't... I wouldn't say Christian Bale was in a DC movie. I'd say he was in a Batman movie.
That's true. He was Batman.
Yeah. He was Batman.
Marvel just feels different. I think the like American Psycho and The Machinist and shit like that.
Oh, okay.
Can't imagine Christian Bale making a joke ever. You know. Anyway, we'll see you next week. We'll be back. We'll be back next Wednesday with another PhazeCast, and then the Friday following with another Point.
Phase Point.
Yeah, nobody does care. Nobody's even listening now.
We're gonna cut this, right?
We can say whatever we want.
We should probably cut this point. Can
Where?
we say whatever
How?
we want?
When?
A lot earlier, when we like at the goodbye point.
I'm not. This is just gonna be the end.
All right. Well, if this is the end, I just want to say one thing.